that you got the job offer in studies during the studies time.
Yeah, they have like housing crisis. At one situation, you had like for 1 BHK, there were like 1,000 applicants who were going for the viewer.
Unemployment is on its peak, and abroad jana is one of the first choice for many people in India. Hello and welcome everyone to our second episode of our brand new series Pajama Podcast, co-powered by Infinity Education and powered by Infinity Business Group. I have Sudipto with me. Sudipto, thank you so much for coming. How are you?
I'm good.
How are you feeling in India?
Good.
Good. Nice. So winters, you like winters here or you like winters in Scotland?
Winters here are really good. The winters in UK is like rain and it's cold.
Yeah. So without any delay, we'll start with the rapid fire question rounds, throwing right on the face of Sudipto. So let's move further and let's start with the first question. Sudipto, I just want to know that if I want to ask about your personal journey, कि तुम्हारा personal journey कैसा था? Like how you thought of moving abroad, and that also not for studies or job.
I graduated from Jalpaiguri Government Training College with Information Technology. While I was in college, I used to participate in the hackathon open source competitions, and through that I came to know about Output Hackathon that Capable Open organizes, JP Morgan. Yeah, and through that I got interview calls, and then I got the first offer.
And you got the job offer while you were studying in India.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't want to publicize any college or university, but I want to know which course you were doing.
I was doing software.
Software engineering. So this is the heads up for the guys doing software engineering. Note that this guy, my brother, got the job offer when he was studying in India and directly got the job offer in Glasgow, UK. So the second question is very much related. The second question is why related? Because when you are planning to move to a brand new different country, brand new for you and we right for not for the people those who are based from there. So what were the biggest challenges you faced? Like क्या लगता है कि ऐसा क्या challenges है जो एक aspirant को face करना पड़ता है while moving abroad? Because you went for work, I went for study. I already shared the biggest challenges with my audience. I want to know your challenges.
So there are a lot of challenges that I faced. The change in like mentality where you go. There's a change in weather, changing food. So you have to accommodate to that changes. Staying abroad, you have to like cook on your own, take care of your own self.
That's true, yeah. And how did you manage your accommodation? क्या company ने करा दिया था या फिर you booked your online accommodation और उसके बाद how you managed it? Because I know it's really hard.
Yeah.
Abroad. How did you get it?
So accommodation was really hard because we all know key in bigger cities like housing crisis, and at one situation you had like for 1 BHK there were like 1,000 applicants who were going for the viewer. It's really hard. So initially I was lucky enough that one of my colleague shared apartment with me, and I stayed there for a couple of months, and after that I was looking for apartments.
That's great. So it was not smooth, but you were able to make it possible.
Yeah.
Okay. That's sorted, yeah. And the best part about Scottish people is they speak really fast. It's really fast. Look, Scotland, England, Wales. That is called UK, right? And I believe in Ireland. But I know I've met Scottish people. I have worked with Scottish people. So I know the way they speak is really, really fast. You literally need to pay attention. Other than that, if you talk to people from London, you talk to people from Dublin, Galway, you can understand. But I know, and you are living in Glasgow. So that was really nice knowing his sides, that it was not smooth journey for you. So, our next question to जैसे कि मैं हम लोग अपने पॉडकास्ट को ना बहुत रॉ एंड रियल रखते हैं. हम लोग ना कुछ फॉर्मेट नहीं करते और हम लोग कभी भी किसी डिस्कशन नहीं करते हैं. यहाँ नीचे बिल्ली भी है जो हमें परेशान कर रही है. We are sitting in the foothills of Himalayas in Darjeeling district, and we wanted to keep things very low-key, casual. That's why I invited Sudipto not in a studio and in a small Nepali authentic motel. So I just wanted to know, Sudipto, that how did you felt that? Was it casual for you to just hop into a new country and start working full-time when you were a student in India and you did not had any exposure working in a industry ecosystem or a corporate ecosystem?
Of course, this is a very big change. Like the difference between the land and the sky. That's a huge difference. So when you're a student, you're just going through their college assessments, exams, and you're preparing for placements. But when you start working full time, you have to care about your own health, your mental health. You have to start take care of like finances. You have to take care about like food you are eating. So everything you have to do on your own. There's like no one else who is looking after you.
I think yeah, he's 100% true. Being an international student, I faced each and everything similar. It was just like he was getting paid 3 times more than me because he just joined a company in UK directly for job, and I was a student and I was working part-time. So the part-time and full-time is different thing, different culture, different money, and it's really nice to see. Like Sudipto is my junior, and when I was not able to grab a job straight away from India, he was able to make it. Congratulations Sudipto for making it possible to UK. You guys are the one brown boys, those who are making India, proud globally. And I'm really happy to have you here in this episode. And everyone from my team members, there are a lot of people, as you can see, like setting up our podcast and making it possible. So moving forward, the second last question of our series is, Sudipto, do you feel homesick?
Yes, sometimes that's true. Yeah, especially when the weather is like raining all the time and you don't get that food which you are accustomed to. Even like the rice and lentils at home is like better than any. Like you can have like the best food in the world, but the home food is the best food. So you always seek like if you could spend more time with the family. So yes, I go to own fitness, but in UK as well, in abroad, we celebrate all the festivals that we celebrate in India. So that's how I spend time spend each others make me sick better.
That's great. That's the same thing I used to do back in Ireland. So Sudipto, I think ये एक ऐसा सवाल है जो मेरा नहीं है, जो कि ऑडियंस का है. और ये सवाल ये है कि सारे मेरे से भी पूछते हैं. आई थिंक तुम्हारा भी डीएम्स इसी चीज़ों से भरा होगा कि what are the things you should keep in mind while applying for jobs abroad? And when I say abroad, it can be Dubai, it can be Singapore, it can be Europe, right? But how will you describe yourself कि तुमने क्या चीज़ें ध्यान में रखी थी? तुम्हारा तो सिंस कॉलेज के थ्रू था, बट यू हैव डेफिनेटली मेट सम पीपल जो लोग डायरेक्ट भी गए होंगे, जिन लोग कॉलेज के थ्रू नहीं लगा.
नहीं, कॉलेज के थ्रू नहीं था, पर ऑफ कैंपस था.
Okay, so you was off campus, but you were studying and उसी टाइम पे वीजा लग गया था. Okay, that's a really good thing, man. And this really amazed me that you got your first job abroad. And there's a really dream come true for many Indians in our country right now at this moment, because when unemployment is on its peak, and abroad जाना is one of the first choice for many people in India. So तुम्हें क्या लगता है, क्या चीज़ें ध्यान में रखना चाहिए when you are applying for jobs abroad, and क्या चीज़ें से बच के रहना चाहिए?
Sure. I think the most important thing is you need to check if that company which we are going for is sponsoring visa or not. If it is not sponsoring visa, that doesn't make sense for you to go there. Or the next thing is like you will get rejected straight away even after giving interviews. There are a lot of agencies that are like quite of scam. They tell you that we will provide you a job, we provide you everything. We just have to pay this much amount of money and you get the whatever you are asking for to work in abroad.
Right? And you can't assure that it is 100% legit, right? Okay. Thank you so much. That was really needed for our audience. Okay. So we are finally at the end of our second episode of Pajama Podcast, powered by none other than Infinity Education. So, as you know, Infinity Education is my baby, and with the help of my team, we are able to make it possible. So this is it. Thank you so much, Sudipto, for joining us. Thank you so much. And here is the puppy in return gift for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sudipto. You can take him to Scotland. And I just want to thank people for watching till the end. Do subscribe our channel, comment what you want to see in the next videos, and make sure you follow our company's page in all the social media handle: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and definitely subscribe to our channel. And I would just like to say that we started already with manpower services. Now we are sending people directly to abroad for their full-time work opportunity. So if you are one of the aspiring ones, book a free consultation from www.infinityeducations.org. Till then, stay tuned and thank you so much. Namaste.